Okay, it's go there, Capcom on the hot fire. Okay, all flight controllers going around the horn, gonna go for undocking. Okay, retro, go. Fido, go. Guide, go. Control, go. Telcom, go. Jinsei, go. Ecom, go. Surgeon, go. Capcom, we're go for undocking.
The story of NASA begins in the 1950s, a time known as the space race. After World War II, the United States and the Soviet Union were competing not just on Earth, but also in space. In 1957, the Soviet Union shocked the world by launching Sputnik, the first artificial satellite. This small metal sphere, traveling around the Earth, marked the beginning of a new era. The United States realized it needed a strong, organized effort to explore space. In response, the U.S. government created a new agency, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, or NASA. In 1958, NASA's mission was ambitious: to explore space, conduct scientific research, develop technology, and expand human knowledge of the universe. NASA began with the Mercury program, which focused on sending the first American astronauts into space. In 1961, Alan Shepard became the first American.
20 seconds and counting. T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have
American to travel into space, completing a brief suborbital flight. Soon after, NASA launched the Gemini program, which taught astronauts critical skills like spacewalking, docking spacecraft, and working in orbit for longer periods. These programs prepared the United States for its next great challenge, landing a human on the moon. That challenge became the famous Apollo program. In 1969, Apollo 11 carried astronauts Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, and Michael Collins to the moon. Armstrong took the first historic step on the lunar surface and said, "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind." The Apollo missions that followed continued to explore the moon, conducting experiments, collecting rocks, and increasing humanity's understanding of our closest neighbor in space. But NASA's work didn't stop with the moon. In the 1970s and 1980s, NASA developed the Space Shuttle program, which introduced reusable spacecraft. This allowed astronauts to travel to space repeatedly, build satellites, repair instruments, and eventually construct the International Space Station, ISS. The Space Shuttle program flew for over 3 decades, sending humans, satellites, and scientific equipment into orbit. NASA also explored space using robotic missions. They launched rovers to Mars, like Sojourner, Spirit, Opportunity, and Curiosity, to study the surface and search for signs of water and past life. Telescopes like the Hubble Space Telescope revealed breathtaking images of distant galaxies, nebulae, and stars, transforming our understanding of the universe. NASA's missions also included studying asteroids, comets, and the Sun, expanding knowledge about how our solar system works. In recent years, NASA has focused on returning humans to the moon with the Artemis program, planning missions that will also take humans further to Mars. The agency collaborates with private companies, international space agencies, and scientific communities, showing that space exploration is now a global effort. NASA's history is more than rockets and astronauts. It is a story of curiosity, innovation, and determination. From humble beginnings in the 1950s to sending humans to the moon, building space stations, exploring distant planets, and peering into the farthest reaches of the universe, NASA has inspired millions of people to dream beyond our world.